They are tiny, but fierce. They are stinky, but cute. Today we're on the trail of musk turtles. Mud turtles and musk turtles live, you guessed it, in some of the muddy, mucky areas around the margins of lakes and rivers, anywhere where there's slow-moving water. Many of them slow-moving water. Some of them prefer open streams and rocky bottoms, but the ones that we're looking for today, they kind of like it slow and mucky. I have hiked the mucky part of this lake many, many times before. Frequently, I have found the shells of these turtles where they have died, and a few times I've actually seen these turtles moving around in the shallows. So I knew the chance of me finding one quickly would be very, very high. I got one. I got one. Here we go. Hey, buddy. Come here. Ooh. He heard me coming. He's tucked back into his shell. Hey, buddy. Oh, yep, you're in there. Here we go. All right, here we go. This is a common musk turtle, also known as Sternotherous odoratus. They call them Odoratus because they have little glands back here by their tail, and those little glands excrete what is known as phenylalkylic acid. Phenylalkylic acid is nerd for really smelly oil, stinky stuff. That's what they have. These guys are just amazing. They're gonna feed on all kinds of small invertebrates, tadpoles. They love tadpoles. They're gonna feed, they'll also scavenge on like dead fish. Now, usually they're nocturnal. That's where they're gonna be most active. Now, it's still fairly early in the morning, okay? And it's shaded in this area. That's kind of why I picked this area. Normally we'll find these guys at night. By this time of the day, they're heading into shelter. This guy was curled up down here in the cool mud, and that might be, he's just getting ready to head back in for the day, get a little siesta and all that kind of stuff. But here he is. This is him. This was our target species. Now, one of the ways you can tell, this is a musk turtle, the common musk. One of the ways you can tell the musk turtle from, say, the mud turtles, okay? Very similar species, both of them kind of small. This guy's an adult, he's full grown. I can't tell from his tail. Normally the tail of the male turtle is really thick, but he's got it tucked in there. It's got a little spine on the end of it, but it's way tucked in there, and I don't want to mess with him. He's being really shy. Normally these guys, the stinkpots, they're also stinkpot in attitude because they love to kind of bite whatever's grabbing them. And this guy's not doing that. He's really, really tucked in there and really, really shy. He's pretty amazing. But one of the ways you can tell the mud turtles from the musk is that if you flip them over, if you look, notice that this line right here does not connect all the way back to here. Okay, that tells us that he's of the genus Sternotherous. Okay, Sternotherous is the musk turtles. All right, Kynosternin is the mud turtles. So the Kynosternin, those lines right there would connect all the way back to here, and that would make the letter K, which helps us to distinguish Kynosternin, K, from Sternotherous, these guys right here. So here he is, the common musk turtle. There you go, I got you in the light. You can see his little face. Isn't he amazing? He's like, I'm not coming out, I'm not doing it. Most turtles are like that. That's pretty cool. So there he is, the common musk. We got him, yeah! All right, I'm gonna let you go, buddy. Here we go. Back out where you were. There you go. Those guys are so cool. Now, inevitably, where there's mud and musk turtles, there is almost always Tadpoles. All right, here we go. Let's get these guys out. Come here, guys. Here's my net. You know what? I'm just going to turn these guys upside down into my jar. There we go. Did I get them all? I didn't get them all. There's another one. Come on out. Come on out. All right. I got any more in here? I think we're good. All right. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Ooh, got some algae. We don't need that. All right. Okay. Okay, these guys right here, those are tadpoles. They have the kind of clear tails with the black spots. Oh, this guy's got little legs. Look at him. He's checking them out. He's already undergoing metamorphosis. That's so cool. Those with the tails with the black spots, I believe those guys are the green tree frogs. Oh, see these guys with the red tails? Those are gray tree frogs. Now in this area, we have the Carapace gray tree frog. That's the type of tree frog that we have here. I half expected to see a little tiny black one, looks like a black pea with a tail. That would have been a toad, because I do hear a lot of toads around this area. Look at those guys swimming around. Check them out. Half in metamorphosis. That might be with that dark tip. I don't know. Nah, it's not solid. If that were a solid tip, I would guess it might be a cricket frog. But that doesn't look too solid now from this angle. But we definitely have Carapace gray tree frogs and green tree frogs. Pretty darn sure. You know what? That's like ice cream to these mud turtles and musk turtles. They love them. One of the most amazing things about turtles is this. Imagine just for a minute that you have your rib cage, right? And it's flexible, you can turn, you can bend, you can do all these things, okay? Now imagine for a minute that your ribs were fused together, that you had your rib and bones would grow from the top of your rib and connect up with the tops of the other ribs so that your ribs were solid. You can't move, you can't twist anything, you're just there. Okay, so you can move your arms and your head and your legs, but you can't move your torso at all. Okay, just imagine that. Now imagine that you had enough room in your rib cage that if you got really scared, you could tuck your legs and your arms and your head inside of your rib cage for protection. If you could do that, we would call you a turtle. Let me show you why. There's this turtle shell right here. When I carefully pick up the carapace, here we go. Check this out. You can see this is the back part of the carapace of the turtle shell. And here you can see the vertebrae. That's the backbone. That's where the spinal cord would run. That's the vertebrae. And then here you can see a rib and another rib and another rib. And these are all connected by bone that grows from one rib into the other and joins them together. See, the turtle shell, as I've said in other videos, turtles are not tanks. Their shell is alive. It grows with them just like your skeleton grows with you. And like you've seen in the cartoons where the turtle can take off one shell and put on another one. There's no such thing as hermit turtles, okay? Once the turtle has its shell, it's its rib cage. You can't leave your rib cage. They can't leave theirs. It's a part of the turtle. That's one of the things that makes turtles some of the coolest animals out there. The common musk turtle, the stinkpot. Why the stinkpot? Because they're tiny, they're stinky, and they're amazing. These guys are some of the coolest small turtles out there. I hope one day you can get out a chance and actually find one in the wild because they are amazing. My name is Gregg Thompson. I hope you enjoyed this video, and maybe someday I'll see you on the trail.